What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and today I'm going to be using a Mega Slowbro setup team, and it's got a lot of weird text on it, so hear me out. This team was created by Tommy G and was featured on PokeAim's channel. That's where this replica team code comes from. I'm going to be using slightly different sets. I'm going to be using Iron Ball Audino, so the Slowbro can be slower, and I'm going to be using a different Kingambit set, but for the most part, this is what it's going to be. You've got Audino here with Trick Room and Simple Beam. The idea is you get up Trick Room, you Simple Beam your Mega Slowbro to give it Simple, and then all of its stat changes are doubled. So you go for Calm Mind, you get +2 special attack and special defense. You go for Iron Defense, you get +4 in physical defense. And then your Body Press goes crazy, and your Stored Power, which is 20 base damage plus an extra 20 damage for every stat boost you have, just absolutely goes insane. You've also got Heal Pulse on the Audino to keep Slowbro nice and healthy. Sinistcha can come in and use Rage Powder to keep it healthy, with Hospitality and Life Dew as well. Incineroar can fake out, and Incineroar can also be a second sweeper if you Simple Beam to the Incineroar because it has Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Flare Blitz with Charcoal. That can do a ton of damage. The rest of this team, Kingambit for back-end sweeping, and Vivian, another way to help get up Trick Room potentially with Rage Powder or Sleep Powder. This is going to be a hard team to use. It's going to index very heavily on Slowbro, especially the way I'm about to play it. So if you can beat Slowbro, you can beat this team, but Slowbro seems like it'd be hard to beat. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Alright, we've got a Mousehold, Malamar, Mawile, Sinistcha, Whimsicott, Incineroar. Feels like a Trick Room team. Very well could be. Don't love that my best answers to their Incineroar would be my Kingambit, I guess, but then Malamar's superpower goes crazy there. I want to get Slowbro set up. Setting up with Slowbro does seem pretty good. So I guess I need to lead Audino. I don't want to lead my own Incineroar. Maybe I lead Vivian? Sleep Powder can do some work here. Yeah. And then have Slowbro, Sinistcha in the back? Or is my Incineroar more important than Sinistcha? Or is my Kingambit important? Kingambit doesn't seem bad, honestly. I'm going to go Sinistcha. I'm going to lean more into winning with Slowbro. More than I probably should, honestly. But if I can start putting things to sleep, start getting things set up, maybe get Trick Room, maybe not. Depends on how they're playing. Malamar, Mousehold. Well, if you're a Pop Bomb Mousehold, you can just take out Viv here. But I'm going to try to Trick Room. Sleep Powder Malamar? That seems good. Mega Malamar, too. It is Pop Bomb on the Mousehold. But there's no way you're going to one-shot Audino, so we should be good here. Yeah, that's good damage, but not all the damage. There is now the question of whether you're going to redirect my Simple Beam. Whether I need the Simple Beam onto Slowbro here. Or if I would rather get some Gleam damage. I'm going to go for the Simple Beam Iron Defense. I guess I'm scared if you have Night Slash for the high crit, and I get rid of my shell armor. Well, there's the Simple Beam. There's massive defense boosts coming in. Knock off. Good, that does nothing. And then what are you going to do? Pop Bomb Audino? No, Pop Bomb Slowbro. I don't hate that. Crit rate is pretty high when you're hitting that many times, though. Okay, no crits here. I'm going to swap in Sinistcha, because Pop Bomb or Superpower could be going into that slot anyway. And I'll rip a Body Press into the Malamar. That's the thing I'm more worried about. It could get out of hand with Superpowers. Mouse Hold swaps, actually. That's cool. Into Whimsicott. You want to play some Encore games, I think. But I'm okay being Encored into Body Press right now. I'm gonna Matcha Gotcha plus Body Press combo into this Malamar real quick. Self-Charm, huh? I don't think you have Encore then. Whew, that does a lot of damage. We finish that off with Matcha Gotcha? Not if we miss! Burn on Whimsicott. That would have been great on a Malamar. Bye, Sinistcha. And last turn of Trick Room means bad. Bad things coming my way. I'm gonna go for Gleam here. Do I just trust that takes Malamar? Or Malamar just protects here? See, I'll just Gleam. And I'll click Calm Mind. Incineroar in. Yeah, they do protect the Malamar. Okay, so Calm Mind was kind of the right play. I guess the right play was Body Press the Incineroar swap in, but who would have known that? Unfortunately, the right play now is Superpower Audino off the face of the map and fake out the Slowbro. We both got goofy setup teams. I think theirs is going to be a little bit better in the end. Mostly because we missed that Matcha Gotcha, honestly. If that Matcha Gotcha, I think it would have been able to KO. They didn't have any special defense boosts. And then Incin, Mousehold, Whimsicott, those are never taking down Slowbro. I think we would have won. But now it's going to be too hard to do anything. Go for the Body Press into Malamar. I don't think it matters too much who I go after. Malamar's just the thing that can do way more damage. Darkest Lariat also ignores our defense boost. Yeah, that can do a ton. Well, you have Life Orb, Darkest Lariat, and Incineroar. That helps. So maybe we would have lost anyway, even if that Matcha Gotcha hit. Just because of that Incineroar. Yeah, those are some ways to beat this team. Good game. Alright, this is a Rain Snow team with Delphox. Sarina, Whimsicott, Milotic. I gotta be honest, I'm not fully understanding exactly what they're doing here. But I'm gonna do my thing. Their answers to Audino include try to Hypnosis it, try to taunt it. A couple of those get taunt. I'm just going to bring in Slowbro with it. Sinistcha in the back. And Kingambit. I don't love Incineroar here because of the Milotic. But Kingambit can do pretty well offensively. Gotta watch out for Sucker Punching in front of Sarina. I think this is fine. Slowbro, I guess, does have to worry about a Sarina lead. If they just hit me right away, I might take too much damage to ever fully recover from. What a Mega Slowbro. I can take a hit. I'm not worried. Trick Room. Mega. Iron Defense. So that way I can heal off the damage with Sinistcha or Heal Pulse. And presumably even take another hit. Yeah, there's Power Whip. Slowbro, you eat this. Yeah, no big deal. It's a big deal, but we eat it. And Hydro Pump. This is the Audino. That wasn't going to do that much. Okay, nice. I do think I need to go Heal Pulse here, so I'm just going to set up Calm Mind and Heal Pulse. No time to Simple Beam, really. And keeping my Shell Armor right now seems important. If I get crit, that could be really bad, so let's just not allow that to happen. Very nice. Nice and boosted all around. Muddy Water. Could give me an accuracy drop. That would be annoying. Wow, double accuracy drop. Audino hangs on, though. Let's go. Does Simple Beam have accuracy? Yeah. How about Heal Pulse? No? I'm gonna go for the Simple Beam. And go for another Calm Mind. That's the plan. Alright, we connect the Simple Beam. Good. Now we have crazy stats. And now I think we can start going after it. Even though we're going to miss sometimes. If we get another accuracy drop, it'll be a double accuracy drop. Wouldn't that be funny? Thank you for not doing that. I know I said it would be funny, but I really wouldn't be laughing. Getting crit here, I would laugh. Okay, good. Alright. Sinistcha should be fine here. I guess Triple Axle is a threat. But I'm just going to be spamming Life Dew until Trick Room ends and then setting Trick Room back up. 2 more turns of Trick Room. Wow, we got so much. It's Life Dew and stored power is currently 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 180 power? What? That'll KO anything I want. I think I want to get rid of Sarina. If I can hit it. Bop. Goodbye. The critical hit was not necessary, Slowbro. Getting rid of the Sarina is also nice because Sarina not only can hit... Oh gosh, they have Blizzard. But we have Matcha Gotcha to cure a freeze if that happens. On our Sinistcha, at least. I'll be getting rid of that because Rage Powder doesn't work on Sarina. But I guess Rage Powder doesn't work on Milotic either if it's going to be spamming spread moves. L5. Last turn of Trick Room. What would I bring in Kingambit and hit your Milotic. I think Delphox might protect here. And then I can potentially pin the Delphox since you don't have Sarina anymore to block Sucker Punch. Could also just be a fire move into that slot here. But that's not the end of the world. Sword Power, it does miss. Figured that would happen eventually. Blizzard ain't nothing here. And as long as you don't one-shot our Kingambit, we're fine. Shadow Ball. Oh, okay, you're not even going after that slot. You're just fishing for crits or drops. Cool. Here, hold this Sucker Punch real quick. And I will try to Stored Power Milotic again. Until I have to swap back into Sinistcha for more health. Is this enough power to take out a Milotic? Milotic's super bulky. Yeah, you better run. Politoed. Okay, boosted Muddy Water. But weaken your own Delphox. Cool. If you're gonna drop Kingambit. No! Oh, we hit! And Milotic's out of here. From another critical hit. Slowbro, you don't need to do that. I think Delphox probably scared of me right now. So I'm going to actually swap out to Sinistcha. And try to finish off this Politoed. Let's see if I can hit something and not crit it, just to show how powerful Slowbro really is. Because you're probably thinking those crits mattered. I don't know if they did. This is a really powerful setup. If it actually gets set up. Yeah, Delphox obviously protects there. What do you have? Surf? Oh, cool. That's not going to hurt. Unfortunately, our accuracy is -3, which is not good accuracy. But enough. Get out of here, Politoed. Yeah, -3 accuracy, that's like 50%. Yeah, Kingambit wins this with Sucker Punch forever, so good game. Let's go Slowbro. It actually worked. Alright, that is a Trick Room team, and we've also got a Trick Room team. Camerupt is actually the slowest thing either of us has. That could be kind of annoying. But we're gonna have to bring our Trick Room. And I do think Slowbro can go kind of crazy here. We just need to start getting boosts as soon as possible. So I'm going to lead Slowbro with Audino. Maybe we set Trick Room, maybe we don't. Maybe somebody gets faked out. But then our best bet against Camerupt is really just the Slowbro, if I'm being honest. We have Sinistcha, and I think I do want to bring Sinistcha. It's really our only way of healing, but I don't love it up against Camerupt. So I guess I'm talking myself into Incineroar. Was Incineroar really that good into Camerupt versus, like, using Kingambit with a Sucker Punch after we clear Farigiraf? Clearing Farigiraf won't be easy either. Sleep Powder Lead doesn't really work if they're just going to go for Fake Out into that slot. I'll bring Incineroar. No, I won't bring Incineroar. I'm bringing Kingambit. Alright, locking that in. Super weak to Camerupt. Gonna get swept by Camerupt unless Slowbro can pop off here. Slowbro, I'm telling you, you need to pop off here. That's just the way it is. This is a Psychic type Elite Four member. Gotta watch out for their Psychic types. Neither of those of which are that. Alright, I'd need Special Attack. And Special Defense to be boosted. So I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. They could obviously Fake Out. I'm just going to also try to Simple Beam here. I feel like they might set Trick Room. And this is going to be in like the opposite order, but I don't expect them to let me get both off is the thing. And even if I just get one Calm Mind boost or just move Simple over, I think that's okay for now. Life Orb Incineroar on their end. That's pretty cool. And they imprison me. Oh no! So you don't want Trick Room then? Okay. I think I'm going to use my Simple to get up a Calm Mind boost here first, since my defense is already is just crazy. I'm not too worried about Incineroar. And then I'll go for a Heal Pulse. Since Audino is super slow, it'll move last. Now, are they able to get the knockout on Slowbro here? I doubt it. Oh, Assurance? Yo! That's such cool tech! Oh, it's a critical hit. We got rid of our shell armor and got hit by a critical hit immediately. That's amazing. That's really funny, actually. Good job. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna protect here, and Audino is gonna, I don't know, Dazzling Gleam? What was my play around that, though? They went to fake out there. I guess Slowbro had to just get out of there. It was too threatened. They were too ready for Slowbro. It's a cool combo. Matcha Gotcha Assurance. At least Audino dodges. Yeah, they're doubling in to Kingambit there. That does no damage. Audino, what are you doing? You take a Life Orb, player Blitz? Guess we're gonna find out, huh? I'm gonna go Kowtow Cleave toward the Incineroar, and I'll try to Heal Pulse myself. I need to live this hit. There's no real way I'm gonna do anything. Kingambit does dodge the Matcha Gotcha, so we get to see the actual calc from full. Life Orb, player Blitz into Kingambit. You got this. You do not got this. Okay. Well, that was a fun game. Audino just sitting there being useless when there's no Trick Room up, and a good counter into both of our mons that we brought, really. Sinistcha absolutely cannot win this game, so we are out of here. Good game to my opponent. Didn't let me get the thing off. Didn't even let me get Trick Room up. Which is weird, because I thought you were a Trick Room team, but no, they played it right. GG. Alright, here we've got Charizard, Raichu, Glimmora, Whimsicott, Garchomp, and Kingambit. Lots of good Pokemon. Lots of fast Pokemon. Lots of Pokemon that probably don't have Taunt. I like Audino. I need a way around getting Encored, I guess, after that, but getting Trick Room up would be nice. So let's go with Audino. Incineroar would leave me a little weak to a Kingambit lead, I guess. Slowbro is very weak to Raichu just being itself. Sinistcha could be my way of getting Trick Room, but I would need to fake out the Charizard to not immediately lose. I think I'll go with Audino just because these are the fun Pokemon to use. Yeah, I'm going to bring the fun Pokemon. I'm going to bring Incin, Audino, try to get up Trick Room, and then play games with Slowbro and Sinistcha. Hopefully that'll do it. If they lead with Kingambit, at least we have Incineroar with Bulk Up, Drain Punch. They're not going to see that coming. Chomp and Zard. That is certainly a way to try to stop Trick Room. But I think I'm happy to fake out the Zard. How do Audino's stats look anyway? Really good physical defense, plus the Chomp is intimidated. Yeah, we gotta fake out the Zard. And go for Trick Room here. Could be Simple Beam Bulk Up the next turn. I guess it depends on how much damage we take from the Guard Chomp, though. Dragon Tail into Audino. Okay, no Trick Room today, I guess. Oh my goodness. Slowbro, watch out! They're gonna Solar Beam you! I think I'm gonna go for the Bulk Up. And bring in Sinistcha. There's a chance they go for another Dragon Tail just to try to keep Slowbro from going for Trick Room itself. Okay, they don't even go for Solar Beam there. Interesting. Yeah, they're going for another Dragon Tail. That is actually fine. I would like a swap to somebody else. Slowbro's back. Alright, let's rip this Flare Blitz into Charizard. They totally have Solar Beam, though. There's no way I can just leave Slowbro on the field here. Do they call a swap to Sinistcha? I think I bring in Audino instead. Charizard's just swapping. I have no idea what's happening here. What, does the Charizard not have Solar Beam? They don't seem to be trying to Solar Beam my Slowbro. They're going for another Dragon Tail, it looks like. Whew, that's a lot of damage. The Toxic Debris is going to start wearing down all my Mons. No, they actually Dragon Tail the Incineroar here. Well, now I can get up Trick Room. If you allow it. Mega Calm Mind Trick. There's no way both work. So I'm just gonna go straight for a stored power into Glamora. And try to get Trick Room with Audino. And that way they have to choose who to Dragon Tail, but they'll probably pick Audino, right? Spiky Shield there. And the correct Dragon Tail target. Alright, Glamora goes down to a Fake Out, I guess. That wouldn't be bad. Not loving this poison. I'm going to bring in Sinistcha here to get some more health on Incineroar. Do I just Fake Out Glamora? I think I do go for it. They could easily swap that out. Doesn't seem like they will. Okay, free KO. Don't hate that. And then I get the regular poison on Sinistcha before the toxic spikes go up a second layer. which is important. This is... Honestly, this is really awkward. This Dragon Tail Garchomp, who seems to have figured out my Slowbro doesn't actually have Trick Room. Now you bring in Charizard and the Heat Wave goes crazy because the sun just ended just in time for you. Yeah, Heat Wave Rock Slide or Heat Wave Earthquake just goes crazy here. Getting cooked by Dragon Tail Garchomp. Hello, Charizard. There's a lot of intact drops on that Garchomp. I think I want to go into Slowbro. Get as much damage as I can into Charizard with Flare Blitz. I think Incineroar might be able to take these hits. There's Heat Wave, double connects, unfortunately. 24 HP, I don't think... Nah, not from Earthquake. Maybe if they went for Rock Slide, we could have missed. Yeah, we're so done. The win con now is Heat Wave miss, honestly. Yeah, I think the win con is they go for Heat Wave. No, they go for Solar Beam here. Oh, are they gonna go for Solar Beam Dragon Tail? You had Solar Beam this whole time? You were just saving it. Okay. Okay. There's Earthquake. We got Trick Room at least. Too little, too late. All of our damage is gone. Look at me, I finally got Trick Room. Good game. Well played to my opponent, getting all the Dragon Tail calls right. Never missing either. Mega Audino would be immune to that too, so. Alright, thank you very much to the team creator for creating this. And thank you for watching. Slowbro was great when it was great, and not so great when it was getting countered. But if you enjoyed, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.